So welcome back. We're back with Midnight Train, and I don't like how the last chapter ended. I'm just gonna pretend the end of last chapter just didn't happen, and that Apollo is safe and fine, and that he's just missing an eyeball. He's just walking around with an eye, like, just laying on the floor, and that he's not dead. Okay? So yeah, I'm gonna pretend that's what happened. He just got, like, an eye patch. Just got an eye patch. Yeah, at the end of the last episode, he got on the train with us, and then, like, all that was left was his eyeball. And his bird wasn't there either. So I just like to believe that they're safe somewhere, and, like, he's missing an eyeball. He, like, poked it out. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Yeah, he's a pirate now. You know, missing an eyeball and having, like, an eye patch makes you, like, at least 50% more, like, hotter. So, he's built different. He can survive it. Exactly, exactly. Alright, so we're gonna start chapter 3 now. So we're halfway through the game, I guess. That's crazy. Yeah, the burb is safe. The burb is somewhere being nice and happy, eating a bunch of, like, snacks, a bunch of seeds, and Apollo's not dead! Apollo. He's not dead! I knew it wasn't a good idea. I should have stopped him. Also, welcome, username. Is this like a really late at night for you or something? But deep down, I wanted him to come with us. Yet, he didn't die. He didn't die. I will not believe it. We didn't get a CG of him dying, so I have hope. Why did things have to turn out like this? Is it true we can't do anything to help the people trapped here? Do we have to keep going while they're left behind? That's so cruel. I feel so guilty. Yeah, me neither. I'm like streaming at like 10 p.m. Probably gonna go till like midnight. I don't care. Nobody, no death. It's the rule of fiction. Exactly. We just saw the eyeball. He's not dead. No, it's this train's fault. We'll find a way to save Deanna and Apollo. Yeah! We can't be sure Apollo is dead. We haven't seen his body. See? Exactly! Exactly, Neil. I knew you were a detective. We know he lost an eye, but perhaps he's still alive somewhere. In that case, we could still save him. It could have been anyone's eye. That's right. Could have just been some random person that was like, whoop, oh, let me drop my eyeball over here for a moment. I'll pick it up when I'm done, and he just forgot it. Oh, it's midnight here, but you sleep at 3 a.m. Honestly, that's relatable. I've been going to sleep at like... I've been going to sleep at like 7 a.m. lately, which is really bad of me to do, but is my life, my choices. We can't lose our hopes yet. Exactly, he's fine. He just looks a little sexier now. He's got like an eye patch. Looks like Kaneki Ken right now. Let's go, Luna. The next building is waiting for us. Maybe he has a third eye, yeah. Maybe he didn't need that eye. That's why, oh, that was Hagu's eye. There we go. Yeah, you left it all the way at the midnight train. Could you make us think it was Apollo, Hagu? That wasn't nice. So how you doing, Rids? How you doing, Joe? Hello. How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? What time is it where you guys are at? Is it really late for you? So, this is the third building. These buildings don't scare me as much anymore, you know? I mean, what's scary about the buildings themselves? What's more scary is the things that are inside them. To be honest, I'm actually eager to go inside. I believe we can find the truth inside them. feel closer to solving this mystery, but we still need to investigate a little more. Oh dang, it's 1 AM for you, Okami? Just like me, he keeps an extra eyeball at all times. Yeah, you never know when you're gonna need another one. It's like a spare tire. You lose one eye, you plop the other one in. Let's go. Oh dang, we got a bunch of people at 1 AM and one person at 1 PM. Ooh. Oh, you had a D&D session from 3 AM to 8 AM. Jeez, that's crazy. Just got back from helping some friends learn how to play Gundam. Ooh. Just like in the previous buildings, there's a huge clock here. That means our clock should restart now. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got some gemstones. We got the Chaos Emeralds. We got 3 hours to find the train. No problem. We can do it. We'll find out the truth while we try to escape. Better find Apollo. What are you saying now? I feel ready to face anything. I won't disappoint Apollo. Alright, let's go. Tiny wood box. This is like a pretty area. I like all the little the gemstones. Gemstones are really pretty. Do you guys have any favorite gemstones? I really like lapis lazuli. Okay, let's go down the trapdoor. Probably ain't nothing down there, huh? The atmosphere seems different in comparison to what we've seen so far. I think we're in some sort of mine. Also, yes, you guys will respect Hagu's profession as an organ stealer. It's their job. Speaking of your job, my uncle at right before I started streaming was asking if I could go with him to do some grocery shopping and said I can't because I'm about to start streaming. And then when I finished streaming, I went to go grab something and he's like, when are we going to the grocery store? And I was like, I told you I was streaming. And he's like, why does it take that long? And I'm like, cause it's streaming. It's streaming. Oh, your favorite is the red diamond or the bismuth? Ooh, those are also really good ones. Ooh. And opal, I really like opal. Surely this building is dangerous too, so it's best to explore really carefully. Alright, let me see. It's like, what was it? Onyx? I really like onyx too. Onyx is really nice and shiny. Makes me, every time I see onyx, I get that urge to put it in my mouth. I don't know why. It just looks yummy. There's gold inside. In any other situation, I'd be excited to find something this valuable. Right now, I just want to get out of here. Yeah, opals are really pretty too. I'm glad that you also like opals. There's dirt and rocks inside. I really like purple pearls. Yeah, purple pearls are really pretty. Anything that's purple, I feel like if you make something purple, you just increase its value. You make your hair purple, you're at least 50% more attractive. At least to me. Well, there's a big old hole in there. I don't know if I want to go down that gaping hole. There's a huge hole on the ground. I can see something down there, but we can't reach it from here. Well, what is this? We in the mine cart? We in the Minecraft? I thought Minecraft was next week. Minecart used for transporting minerals. So did I? Okay, yeah, I did turn this on. Nothing. My mom made some French toast. Ooh, French toast is delicious. You got some, you put some maple syrup on it. It's so good. I actually tried putting maple syrup on my takoyaki earlier. It's okay. It's okay. Maple syrup isn't a good substitute for takoyaki syrup, the little takoyaki syrup, but it's okay. It's a wooden barrel. It's a pickaxe in bad condition. Well, you just go take it to your repair table, and bing, you got a brand new pickaxe. Hold on, I don't want to go over there just yet. I want to explore a bit. Where's this thing? Oh, you can't go through here. Okay, never mind then. Oh, is that where I came through? Yeah, that was where I came through. I usually dump sugar on my French toast. Ooh. You ever had like a... What is that one type of sugar? Like the granules? I don't know. Like the powdered sugar? Have you ever had powdered sugar on your French toast? It's delicious. Oh, you're going to the theaters for the first time since Endgame. Oh, I hope you have fun, Joe. And stay safe while you're there, too. Luna, look at this. There's a hole in this wall. There must be something on the other side. We need to go look inside. Are you gonna watch Boss Baby too, Joe? I've been seeing posters for that every time I pass by our theater, and I'm like, Boss Baby too, huh? Wait. I think it's best if one of us keeps watching the entrance. I hope Boss Baby 2 we haven't decided. Oh, you better watch Boss Baby 2. Let me know how it goes. There was like one day, I take like an Uber to my school. And one day I slept in too much. Because what I do is I take an Uber to my bus stop. And then I ride the bus to school. I slept in. So I would have missed the bus. So I was like, okay, let me just get an Uber to drive me to school. And the Uber had like a little TV on like the back seat. And so I could watch like Netflix, and it was playing Boss Baby. So I watched like the whole Boss Baby movie on the way to school for the most part. I mean, I missed some bits, but like it's a long drive to get to my school. So I watched a bit of it. It's interesting. This could be another trap. It's safer if we don't both go in. Boss Baby's voice is really weird to me. The hole is very narrow. I think you could move easier inside. But I can go in your place. If you prefer, I don't mind. You're going in? And I'll keep watch here. If the entrance gets blocked or something, I'll find a way to help you. Get that pickaxe, bro. I better not get trapped under lava. Like that time when I played Minecraft with Harpy. Don't worry, Luna. I'll keep an eye on the entrance. Minecraft is coming up. We're going to be having another Minecraft stream next week. There are various blue minerals on the ground. Oh, those look yummy. Have you guys ever had like the little crystal candies? They're so good. Uh-oh. 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 That don't look so good. That don't look so good. You prefer not to think about what must have happened here. What day next week? We're planning on it being on Sunday. And we're gonna do, I think we said 5 p.m. PST? I think that's when we're gonna start the stream. Or was it CST? What? I think it might have been CST, 5 CST. So I have to look up my times again. But I'll keep you guys updated tomorrow. I should be releasing next week's schedule. So it'll have the collab and everything on there. It looks like a farewell letter, but the paper is so worn that it is difficult to read its contents. Nothing interesting inside. Ooh. A rope on the floor? Okay, thank you. Oh, what? Did I get locked in? What? Hmm? No. What's going on? Neil? Neil? Are you okay? No one will hurt Luna. Bro, did you kill them? I don't want to see someone I appreciate get hurt in front of my eyes again. Are you okay, Neil? I'll fight to protect them. Do you understand? I've had enough. Elliot, if you get a new pet on Minecraft, can you please name them Conquer Boy? This is just a petition of mine. Yeah, sure. I'll try and get a pet. Do you have a preference for what animal it should be? Luna. This is... Some enemies appeared while you were inside. One of those better not have been Apollo's eyeballs. Name them Poggo Doggo if they're a doggo, but Chonker Boy if they aren't a doggo. Okay, I will keep that in mind then. It's a shame it broke while I used it. In fact, all the weapons we've seen so far were in terrible condition. I'm supposed to avoid having a weapon in this place. And you can always use broken weapons still, it just will be a bit dull. It's getting easier to predict when something dangerous is going to happen. I knew it would be a trap, but I didn't imagine enemies would show up. Anyway, what was inside? Did you find anything useful? Yeah, I found something that I could use to possibly kill someone with. Oh, thank you for the tier 1 sub to Hokugareko. Thank you, Okami Katsu. Oh my goodness. Okami also gifted a tier 1 sub to Ridasu. Thank you. Oh, you're being very kind tonight. Thank you so much, Okami. Oh, I'm sure Hagu and Ridasu appreciate that a lot. You guys get all the cool little emotes now. No, you're amazing, Okami. You're the biggest pog champ of all. Did you find something useful? A rope? That's great, Luna. I know the perfect place to use this. Alright, let's go. Oh my goodness, Okami Akatsuki gifted a tier 1 sub to Joe Mama. Oh, everyone's getting subs tonight. Thank you so much, Okami. Yeah, Joel, you got it. Congratulations. Now you can dab and chat and all that fun stuff. Yeah, Okami, why are you so awesome? Why are you so nice? Thank you. Oh, now we can get down here with the rope, right? Thank you so much. Wait, there's a huge hole on the ground. Wait, can I please use the rope? I guess that's not what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Did you see that? Did you see that huge hole? We could use the rope to get to the bottom. Yes, I agree. Do I have to do it right here in front of the, like, okay, yeah, we gotta tie it around the rock. Why is Owokami so awesome and cool and amazing and great and kind and generous? They were born that way. Okami, when people were decided to be born, like, whoever created people, like the stork or whatever, he saw Okami and he was like, this one right here. We're putting all the cool and amazing and kind and generous points into him. Oh, what mod pool we making, everyone? Perfect, I think that'll do. Just like before, it's best for one of us to go inside. If something happened to the rope, we wouldn't be able to climb back up. Now it's my turn, fair? Wait for me here. Here I go. Yeah, I think Hago's the only mod right now in chat, so if you want to make a poll, let me know, Hagu. What's this? There are too many keys. Ooh, I don't know how to tell which key to use. Usually I look for the one that's covered in blood. You can't open this chest. Don't tell me one of these keys is used to open the chest. I don't know what to make a poll of. Let me see. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Okami. Thank you. Alright, chat. I guess it's your turn to make a poll then, since our mod couldn't come up with a poll. You guys got any ideas? Don't tell me one of these keys is used to open this chest. In other circumstances, I'd have the patience to try them all. But now that I have limited time, I can't waste it trying each one. There must be a more efficient way of knowing which is the right key. One that looks different, probably? Is Okami Epic Poggers yes or yes, but option 2? Let me see. Yeah, I'll make that the poll. New poll. Is Okami Epic Poggers yes? Yes. Here's our new poll. There you guys go. Alright, what? Is there like a different one of the keys? Okay, I'm gonna look at this one key with like the little silver ring. Is there? Okay, this one is pointing up differently, so maybe this one? No? No, that is not so? I don't even see like an option to pick anything up. Hmm? Which yes is gonna win. Oh, we got Luna's message. Can we read it? Yes, I would like to read the message. Don't give up on your dreams. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. I'm glad I met you. I don't see the poll. Oh, you don't? It should be appearing like above chat, hopefully. What should I do? Examine the chest. If I examine it, maybe I can find some clue on which key I should look for. What's yellow, like a silver outing? Or maybe not. It's a completely normal chest. Oh my god, I thought yes was gonna win. Not yes. Yeah, I personally really wanted yes to win. Let me see. Let's hit the chest. I could try to open it by force. That's what Luna would do. I think it's impossible to break it like this. I wish that pickaxe didn't break. It would have come in handy right now. I mean, everyone is like, oh, this weapon broke, I can't use it. You still can. You still got the pieces of like the iron on the floor, right? You can just use that. Just pick it up. It's probably like the handle got broken off or something, right? I saw this future with Apollo's eye. Okami. I mean that random eye. Yeah, that was a random eye. That wasn't Apollo's eye. Let's see what happens if I try to move it. There's something hidden underneath. I wanted yes to beat yes, but yes is also very good. They're both so good, but yes is better than yes. So if yes is yes, then yes is better than yes. Yes! Sorry, but you can't hide from Neil Lawton. Let's see what's written on this note. 2W... Okay, these are directions. I see. Okay, I guess I gotta write this down somewhere, because last time it didn't write it down. Oh, we got an even number for Okami Epic Poggers. Yes and yes are tied. Yeah, it was a tie. Dang. It's quite something. So let me write down the directions here. I spent 1,800 to make it a tie. Dang, username. 2W 2N 3E 1S 2E and 2S. Okay, there we go. Yo, where's 9S though? Where's 2B? Maybe it's a clue to find the right key? Yeah, it's the direction you walk. Okay, so... Wait, which way is west? Okami Akatsuki gifted a tier 1 sub to the crap I need a username! Oh, thank you so much! Yes, Okami, ding! You're being super nice tonight. Thank you so much. I'm sure username really appreciates that. Now username can gab and chat. To be or not to be, that is the question. Heck yeah. Alright, so let me go with the directions here. So we got, which way is west again? Is it left or right? Oh no. Do I still got the letter? No, I don't. Okay, there we go. Okay, west is left. Okay. I have to head to bed because of church? Oh, no problem. Wish you all a good night. Hope you have fun. And Ellie, I hope stream goes awesome. Yee! I hope that you have a fun time at church. W for Weast. You said east? I thought you said west. Okay, so we got 2 west, 2 north, 3 east, 1 south, 2 east, 2 south. Okay, so it's this key. I followed the instructions, but there's no key here. There's one right in front of you. You see that key that's right in front of you by 1 block? It's probably that. Maybe I was wrong? No, that can't be. I'm sure this is the place the note indicated. I spent an equal amount of points. Oh my goodness. Ooh, let me get a drink of water real fast. Ah. What number were you trying to get it to, Kit Bees? We gotta have like a poll sometime and get like 69 votes on it. Just cause 69. Could it be? I'm gonna dig with my own hands. There it is. This should be the correct key. It was very well hidden. Yes, that number. Very good. Speaking of, we reached 420 followers on Twitch, so that's crazy. Let's all blaze it, everyone, except don't actually blaze it. Don't set people's houses on fires, that's my job. I'm glad I didn't try the other keys. It would have been a waste of time. Well, it's time to open this mysterious chest. Oh, no worries, Roselette. Enjoy your lurk. And enjoy playing the game when you get around to playing it. There's another note inside the chest. The purple crystal hides a secret. A secret? I'm gonna find out what it is. And of course it's the purple crystal. We were just talking about purple crystals earlier. I took a screenshot of when you reach 420 followers here. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. Can I blaze my house? Are you gonna burn your house down into an ugly black, Joe? Are you gonna run away now and never look back? I'm blazing in, you can't stop me. Oh, we got a bunch of arsonists in chat. Just don't get anywhere near my house, because we've been having a lot of fires around here. Someone, like, set this one, restaurant on fire, recently. There's another note inside the chest. The purple crystal hides a secret. Yeah, I already read that. What do you mean? The purple crystal hides a secret. Oh, is it this? This must be the purple crystal. Let's see. I think everyone in chat should be allowed at least 1 arson. You will be allowed 1 arson as a treat. Across the country, there was wind from the California fires here, and it left a mark on my fence. Yeah, the fire situation in California is really bad right now. Like, I have a haze warning on my my computer can like detect like the it can detect like how hot it is or whatever. I forgot what the word was for that. But it's been giving me a haze warning right now. It's 78 degrees right now. Interesting. Something must have changed. I can't set houses on fire, sadly. My inner insert character I can from Witch's Heart that I won't mention because spoilers doesn't let me. Ah, I see. I understand that. It's time to go back to Luna. The Kinney inside will destroy you. You like do something that's against your Kinney self and like your Kinney comes to life and kills you. Luna, sorry, I took a little longer than I expected. I think I activated some sort of mechanism, but I don't know what it was for. Oh, there's another character in Fate that's made at one point? Oh, are you talking about, what was it? Alter Saber? Someone must have changed for sure. Let's look around again. Because I know that the Santa form, I think, of Alter Saber has like a maid uniform outfit. Because I had friended someone because they had that when I used to play Fate Grand Order. Just so I could see the Maid Saber. Okay, so where do I go now? Got that. Oh, let me see what the help screen says. I never imagined that I would end up in a mine. Anyway, let's keep exploring this place. I think we can access an area that was blocked before. Oh! I think I know where to go then. This area. This area over here. Hell yeah! Let's ride in our go-karts. Or, minecart. Should we use it? We're in a mine, so it makes sense. But that's something that gives me a bad feeling about this. Oh, what temperature is it? Curious to know how many people are burning alive and who's freezing to death. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is 78 degrees Fahrenheit where I live right now. Did you see all the maids in that Toho Lost Word event, Elle? Oh yes, I did. I was so angry I wasn't able to get any of them. But I did pull Sakuya, so that made me happy. I also got like the nurse medicine outfit, so like that, I mean that's like a nurse, but also kind of looks like a maid outfit, so I'll take that as a win. There's something that gives me a bad feeling about this. Personally, I think it's better to use it. We can move faster and rest for a while. Don't your feet hurt? We've been walking for a while. Oh, you're a traveler. You must be used to it. Are you ready to get on the minecart? Hell yeah. I wanna go. Oh yeah, I really like Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is attractive. He is a dick. What? An explosion? Ah! Hey, who's using the TNTs in here? That was too close. Oh my goodness. What the hell? There's still more? Get out of there. Damn it. These buildings always find a way to surprise me. Oh dang, it's getting even harder for you, Haku? I know it's like supposed to be like the dead of night where you live right now. That's crazy. Yeah, we were in the hundreds earlier, but it's gone down at night. I wasn't expecting something that dangerous. Such a creative way to welcome us to this building, right? Yeah, just a nice little friendly, just a nice little friendly greeting. Let's just attempt to kill you as you're welcome. Luna? Oh? Luna, what's wrong? Are you hurt? Please, react! Luna, can you hear me? Don't worry, you're safe. The explosion scared you? There's nothing to be afraid anymore. Look at me, I'm right here. Nothing's gonna happen to you. Oh jeez, she's never been afraid of anything thus far. So I wonder what's up with like the explosions that scared her so much. Luna, please, listen to me. It's the first time I've seen her so frightened. Are you sure you can stand? You okay, Luna? I can barely read her handwriting. Her hands were shaking as she was writing. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm terrified of explosions. Luna, I don't want you to be sorry for something like that. Maybe it's the sound that surprises her? Because I could see that. Like, when people let off fireworks, I hate the sound of it. It really sets me off. Besides, who wouldn't be scared of an explosion? I'm still shaking. We're both in a terrible situation. But we've gotten very far together, and we'll get through this together. You can be sure of that. We're gonna get through any obstacle we find, even if it's an explosion. If you're troubled, I'll be by your side to help you. Remember that you're not alone. Let's keep fighting together. There must be a reason she's so scared of explosions. Maybe she got like PTSD or something? But now it's not a good moment to ask her. She's still in shock. For now, I can only try to cheer her up. Maybe someone died in an explosion that she liked or something? Yeah, we don't know anything about Luna's backstory. All we know is she can't talk. She can't talk, so she uses like a notebook to talk to people. There's a rock blocking the way. If Apollo were here, he would be able to move it without any problems. Still feels weird that he isn't with us. Apollo. He's not dead, okay? He's not dead. He's not dead. He trusted us to the end and wasn't the end. Despite the circumstances, it wasn't the end. He's not dead. I won't disappoint him. I might not be as strong as him, but together we can do it. Okay, let's move it over. I haven't seen Silent Voice. I've always wanted to watch it, but I never got around to doing it. Oh, some delicious rocks. Let's swallow some. We're surrounded by a bunch of nice, delicious treats. Some nice, delicious yum-yum snacks. A minecart used for transporting minerals. Gotta get that mineral. Luna's still scared. Did any of you ever put like rocks in your mouth when you were a kid? Cause I did. Rocks. Crunch. Luna is still scared. Maybe I should talk about something so that she will stop thinking about the explosion. Neil, I can't believe Apollo's dead. Sometimes I can still hear his voice. Me in the background. He's not dead! Like pop rocks? Well, I was talking about regular rocks, but pop rocks are also really good. Well, those are delicious. I love the like little snap, crackle, pop feeling they have in your mouth. It like reminds me of those little things that you throw against the floor, and like they go like pop. You guys ever have those? They're like these white little things, and they have stuff wrapped around them, and you throw them on the floor, and they like explode and make like a pop sound. I used to love throwing those. I used to throw those at like my mom's boyfriend's daughter's feet because she didn't like it because I was a gremlin. Maybe I should talk about something so that she'll stop thinking about the explosion. Here we are just talking about explosions. You know, I travel to solve mysteries and become a detective, right? Well, for a living, I also accept rather boring tasks. You have a bag of them under your table? I sometimes step on them though and it would hurt. Oh jeez. I ate everything as a kid. I'm surprised I didn't die when I was big. Honestly, me too. I used to like be really into like Harry Potter, and so I'd like make concoctions in like a cup, and then I would put it in the fridge. There's like this one time my mom found one of my concoctions before I was about to drink it, and she was like, "What do you have there?" And I'm like, "It's a potion." She's like, "What did you make out of it?" And I said, "I got like a cup of some apple juice, and then I grabbed those little liquids under the sink," which were chemicals, by the way. "And then I put a little bit of like melted wax into it, and then I put it in the fridge and waited for it to set." And she's like, "Oh, just give me that, Elio. Let me just give me your potion. I'll make it better." My mom would say that she's a witch, by the way. That was like a real thing that my mom would say. So like for the longest time, I actually thought my mom kidnapped me. I thought my mom kidnapped me because she said that she was a witch. So I'm like, my parents not a witch. She kidnapped me. She's gonna like turn me into a meal like in a Hansel and Gretel. For example, once I had to take a request from a restaurant owner. Yeah, I really am the meme. "What do you got there? A smoothie." I'm like that one guy that goes into the McDonald's with all the flavors, and I just get like one of each of them and go, "Fuck you." Yeah, the liquid under the sink. I don't know what liquid I got, but it was probably bleach. So it's a good thing that my mom caught me. There was someone stealing his fish every day, and I had to find out who it was. Who? In the end, I found out the culprit was his own cat. He got really mad at me when I told him. He said his cat would never do something like that. He even ended up not paying me. It's like, no, I believe in my cat more than anything. Well, I hope his dear cat is still stealing his food. He truly deserves it. What a funny story. It's so pathetic. Who is this? New character? Apollo? Who's there? Please, don't move. Who dat? Here I go. Who you? Hup! Huh? A perfect landing. Oh, she cute. She cute. So exciting. There are more people around here. Ooh, I like the music too. Nice to meet you. No simping too late. Too late. I mean, have you been for my last midnight train streams? I was simping hardcore for Apollo. Nice to meet you. Since I could only hear your voice, I thought there was only one person. Honestly, I thought you were some weird guy talking to himself. But I'm happy to see there are two people. The more the merrier. This is too sudden. I don't know what to say. No need to be shy with me. She's cute. She's cute. Elio, simp all you want. Thank you, Hagu. She gives me kind of like Claire Alford vibes. Shy? I'm just surprised. I'm surprised too. I really wanted to see someone. But you don't look too happy to see me. I'm not dangerous, I promise. Oh, if I say that, I'll seem even more suspicious. Before anything, let me ask you something. Do you have a boyfriend? Same! Feel free to ask anything you want. I just asked. What's your answer? I will simp. I will simp. Do you want our pocket watches? She's dangerous? I love a woman that's dangerous. I love a woman that could kill me. Why would I want your pocket watches? I've got mine already. Look, here it is. See? I don't need another one. Kiss her right now. I'll do it. Bet. I'll do it right now. Besides, I'm way more interested in this. It's a book about sign language? Yes, it is. Wait a second, that book is mine. When did you take it? Fight her. I'll fight her for her hand in marriage. Sure. You're learning sign language? Incredible! Why are you interested in it? Because Luna is mute, and I want to... Wait, you didn't answer my question. Do you have a boyfriend? When did you take that book from me? Give it back! What did you say? I was asking, do you have a boyfriend? Luna? Mute? Here, Elio, here's her papers so you can marry her. Just sign here. Hell yeah! Elio adds to his harem. Exactly. This game is full of, like, people to add to my harem. First is Apollo, now her. I wonder what her name is. Could it be? Is your name Luna Wendell? You know Luna? No, it can't be. Luna, is it really you? Oh, do they know each other? Do you remember me? I'm Celine Ambrose. We live together in the same orphanage. Oh, Selene, huh? Yeah, that's another moon name. Celine Ambrose. She cute. She cute. You remember? I was the girl who stole the food from outside and shared it with you. It's been a long time. I didn't recognize you. Your hair is longer now and it looks good on you. Yeah, we got someone with a connection to Luna, so I guess we're gonna learn some more about her backstory then. So she was in an orphanage, huh? Your childhood friends? Selene does sound like the perfect name for my wife. Also, apparently, from what she's saying, it sounds like Luna wasn't mute before. So I'm guessing something happened to make her mute. Maybe the explosion? Yes, Luna was my first friend. But she disappeared from the orphanage and we never saw each other again. I was so worried about you. You didn't even say goodbye. What happened? It was all so sudden. But what matters is that you're well. Oh, am I gonna ship them? Because whenever I see childhood friends, I usually, at least half of the time, wind up shipping them. I escaped the orphanage shortly after. It was very boring without you. You escaped the orphanage? What was this, the Promised Neverland? Yep. It was hard to live on my own in the beginning, but I managed to survive by stealing things. We love a woman that comes up with modern-day problems. Modern-day solutions for modern-day problems. I was used to stealing stuff in the orphanage, after all. At first, I only stole things to survive, like food. But little by little, I started stealing more valuable things until I became a famous thief wanted by the police. You're a thief? Why are you saying that so proudly? It's probably like a thief that like steals for the good, right? Yeah, she's super pretty. I love her. Yeah, she stole my heart. She's the thief of hearts. She's another phantom thief of hearts. Because no one ever caught me. But I'm not a thief anymore. That was part of my past. Now I live an honest life, I promise. Are you sure about that? Maybe she stole Luna's heart. Maybe. I think you're wrong there, Selene, because you're stealing my heart right now as we're talking. So don't worry, I won't steal your pocket watches. My specialty is stealing and sneaking away. If I wanted your watches, I would have already stolen them. I see. How are you, Luna? What have you been doing all this time? You must have a lot to tell me. I have a lot to write to you, actually. Huh? You don't need to apologize. You surely had your reasons to leave. And neither should you use that notebook with me. I know sign language, don't you remember? Really? I learned it when I was little for the same reason as you. You did it for Luna? Oh, okay. I thought the way that she worded it made it seem like Luna wasn't born with it, but I guess I misinterpreted what she was saying. Yes, Luna was the only friend I had. I wanted to communicate with her more easily. So we would often talk in sign language. The other kids couldn't understand us. It was really fun, just like a secret code that only the two of us understood. You seem like you were really good friends. More than friends. That's what the historians say we were, that we're friends. Oh, I see. So his name is Neil Lawton. I wonder how you do, like, names in sign language. I've always wondered that, with things like sign language. How do you do names? Detective Apprentice? We would have been marvels if we had met in the past. The thief versus the detective. A worthy battle. I wonder who would have won. Oh, don't make me ship them. One of my big things is like detective and thief ships. Huh. Wow, really? I see. She's somehow very positive / happy for someone who's where they are. True. I wonder what's up. Is this like positivity in the face of conflict? Or is this like a mask that she's wearing? What is Luna saying? I think you have to spell them out letter by letter, but I don't really know honestly. Oh, I see. That makes sense. She says you're adorable. Luna said that? For real? No, it was a joke. Don't play with my feelings like that. Aww. I felt excluded from that conversation. I want to understand what Luna is saying too. Celine Ambrose, Luna's friend. I suppose she can't be a bad person. Oh, wait a second. Could it be? Just like Deanna and Apollo. Selene. I must tell Luna! Aw, look at them! Look at them, they're so cute. Luna seems so happy. I can't tell her that now. What were you gonna say? I must admit that, thanks to Selene, Luna looks a lot more cheerful. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Joe! Ah, they're dating. They were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates? These are all red flags. Oh boy. I wonder what's up with Selene. Moments ago, she was very frightened. What do I do now? Luna was talking to me about what happened so far. There's gonna be some point in this where we're not gonna understand what's going on because of the sign language thing, and it's gonna cause a problem. I'm calling it right now. I just arrived at this building too. You just arrived? You mean you still got time to escape? Exactly. I guess I arrived before you. But that's impossible. We didn't see you in the previous buildings. I was thinking about that too. I didn't see you either. Suspicious. So weird, don't you think? Perhaps everyone enters the buildings in different orders. That might be why we haven't met in the others. I'm trying to recall what Apollo said. Like, I think that was the second one for Apollo as well, though. Like, I think he went at least through one building. So that's a little suspicious. Since we're in the same situation, I believe we should go together. Luna told me that you're very smart. With the three of us together, it'll be very easy to find the train. Together? Alright, I also think it's better to go together. Yay! So it's decided! I know she's hiding something behind that smile. But for now, it's best to stick together. Oh, he knows something. Something's up with her. I can't believe we're together, Luna! I'm so excited! Let's do our best to escape, the two of us together! I'd appreciate it if you didn't forget about me. Oh, no problem, Hagu. Yee, go take your meds. I should probably take mine too. I'm fascinated by these kinds of machines. I find the idea of creating something useful from different pieces very cool. You know about machinery? Well, just some very basic things. But the machines that are in these buildings are pretty complex, so I don't think my knowledge would help much. Fight her? You really want me to fight her? Do you not like her, Okami? If I had my tools, I would be able to open these boxes in seconds. Tools? All thieves have their own tools. I feel like this could go two ways, and both ways tragic. Oh, you're right. She's either gonna die or betray us, I have a feeling. But right now I don't have them with me. Why did I have to stop being a thief? Now is the time when those things would come in handy. Perhaps I should resume my career as a thief. You shouldn't say that before a detective apprentice. Hey, maybe she's like a Robin Hood thief. Okay, she's just gonna say the same thing. Alrighty. I like their dynamic so far. Neil, eat one of these mushrooms. I'm curious to know what would happen. Maybe your skin would turn blue like the mushrooms. It could be fun. If you're so curious, eat it yourself. Or it could poison and kill him. That's another option. You're right. Let's see what it tastes like. Don't eat it, you idiot. I wasn't going to. You're way too innocent, Neil. She never stopped being one with how she's stealing hearts. She's too charismatic. Take her away. Okay, she's just gonna say the same thing over and over again. Okay. Yeah, let's save. Let's hurry. There we go. Got Selene with us. Anything new for this? Nope. Okay, same dialogue. Alright, let's move on. Now, what do you got? Oh boy. I don't like rooms with teddy bears. Oh. It's a green teddy bear. Luna, these teddy bears are so ugly. They look like the ones we had in the orphanage. You remember? We could hide them in a closet because they freaked us out. I don't blame you. These are very disturbing. It's blue. Purple. It's holding a purple gem. Oh, I need that. An amethyst. Ooh. Neil, I didn't know you like stealing too. That's very unusual for a detective. Of course not. We're just borrowing it. Without permission. Ah, that reminds me of a certain ordinary magician. I'll return it once I'm dead. At least you should trade something for it, don't you think? No one likes to get things taken from them. I know what I'm talking about. Things related to the past, true. There's like a bunch of orphanage stuff in here, I'm guessing. So I wonder if this was created for Luna, maybe? Gotta switch it with something. Pocket watch. Is it gonna kill me if I walk in with this? Oh! It's gonna kill. I knew it! I knew it! I fucking knew it! Can't fool me, RPG Maker games. Alright, so we gotta trade it for something. Okay. Got anything that we can trade it for? I tried doing the pocket watch. The note? No. Okay, I guess I'll give you your amethyst back. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? I can't take it out? I can't give it back? Have Selene fight the bear. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, boy, boy. It's gonna kill me. Let's keep moving. What do you mean? I'm gonna die! I'm going to die, Selena Gomez. There's like nothing I can grab in this room. What do you mean? I gotta switch it with something. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'm gonna die. Goodbye. Well, I'm fucking dead. Selene seeks death. Alright, can I go past that without grabbing the amethyst? Let me see. Okay, yeah, I can. Alrighty. That was a trap. There's a small hole in the wall. It looks like you can put something inside. Oh, do I need to grab, like, various gems? Let me save on a different save spot, just in case. Alright, let's see. What's in here? We can't see anything. It's too dark. I guess we'll never see what's in there. For now, it's best we get out of here. Alright. Any gemstones I can take? Don't you think this building is way better than the others? It looks just as terrible to me. Perhaps worse. Are you serious? Haven't you noticed all the gems here? You like gems? Yes, I want to take them and sell them when we go back to our world. I've tried to pluck the gems out of the wall, but it's impossible. I see. What you like is the money. She's a material girl. Dirty blankets. I've never seen such uncomfortable beds. Not even in the cheap inns I usually... Ooh! Sorry. Not even in the cheap inns I usually stay at. They look pretty comfortable to me. Much better than sleeping on the floor. You used to sleep on the floor? Thanks to the things I stole, I had money to stay at inns sometimes. But I couldn't always afford it, so I've also slept on the streets a few times. Oh boy. Worry. What is this? We got some mushrooms. We have to think of a way to get up there. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to get up there, Neil. Any new dialogue? Let's explore the mine, Luna! We should examine everything. Even a box could be useful, and... Why did we have to reunite in such an unpleasant place? First the orphanage, and now this? I want to be with you somewhere beautiful! Please, don't ignore me. I was saying something important. Well, she's ignoring Neil. I guess she doesn't like Neil. I refuse to get attached to her. You're very suspicious of her. Let's see, what's up in here? Got some clocks. Don't move! What? Why? There's a trap here. If you step where you shouldn't, it's over. How do you know that? Don't underestimate me. The police used to set me up with some pretty creative traps. I've managed to avoid much more complex ones. This is nothing. What should we do? Maybe she just likes Luna way more? That's true. She might just be in love with Luna. You just have to follow me. Pay attention. Oh boy. Right, up, right, down, right, up, right, up, right. Okay. This is the right way. Do you need me to repeat it? Yes, please. Okay, I can't remember all that. Let me get a note. Let me get myself a piece of paper. Real fast. Do I have a pen near me? I don't. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab myself a pen. Let me just type it. Okay, here. I'll replay it. Right, up, right, down, right, up, right, up, right. Okay. This is the right way. Okay, I think I might know it. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean to press it again. Right, up. Oh, shit. I was typing straight, then you said right. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, here, let me repeat it again. Right, up, right, down, right, up, right, up, right. Okay, I think I might know it. Yes, I know how to do this now. Okay, right, up, right, down. Is it 2 downs? Down, right. Is it 2 rights? Right, up, up. Ah, shit. Damn it. I was so close. Okay, it was 2 rights there. Rip. Okay, I was close, at least. Okay, I'll get it right this time. It was 2 rights. Okay, yeah. Go through this conversation again. Guess Selene is the widow now. Up, right, down, right, up, right, up, right, okay. Okay, so every time you go right, it's twice. Right, up, right, down. Was it 2 downs? Down, right, up, right, up, right. Okay, there we go! You did it! I already knew it would be easy for Luna, but I had some doubts about you. Wow. Well, Selene is being a bit mean to Neil. Thanks for putting all your trust in me. Anyway, let me know when you're ready to go back to the other side. I'm not sure if I'm into you as much anymore, Selene. Luna, it's weird to see you talking to someone else with that smile. You used to be very scared to talk to others. Normally, you would just talk to me. Have you managed to overcome your fears during these years? Or is it because Neil is an exception? Whatever it is, I'm happy for you. Oh, are you ready to return? Yes. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, thank you for typing it out, Hagu. That'll help me if I have to go back. She seeks violence. Let's fight her. Oh, some empty food cans. We haven't eaten anything for a few hours now. Hope I can find something to eat soon. She's yandere. Are you getting like yandere vibes from her? She does have pink hair. That's a warning sign. Okay, is there anything else? Okay, she's just gonna say the same thing. Okay. Alright, let's head back. Are you sure? It was hard to get here. I think it would be a shame not to explore a little more. Wait. What do you mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's take this. There we go. Alright. Come on, follow me. I gotta do it again? Oh, okay. It just let me not do it again. Thank you, game. Here we are again. Time to keep looking for that train. Convenient. Okay, I think I can give this to the teddy bear. Let me just save and try that. Yeah, that was really nice that they didn't have to make me do that again. Okay, let me see if I can give this to the bear. If not, I will die. At least I saved. Here, have the lantern. Damn it, okay. Okay, kill me again, sir. Let it rip. Yes, and she's not great. You really don't like Celine. I liked her at the start, but now she's been a bit suspicious with Neil. I don't know why she's acting like that. Why is she saying the same thing? Is she gonna say this every time we come by here? Oh wait, we can go into that one room now that we couldn't see in before. Let's go in there. Ripperoni pepperoni. But that won't be a problem since we found a lantern. Let's use it. Oh boy, there's skeletons in here. Sans Undertale? No. Oh shoot. There's like a puzzle with the skeletons. Looks like there's a blue gem. Suspicious. I don't know if I should take this. I fucking knew it. Uh-oh, Sans got beheaded. This is so sad. And then he killed me for taking his blue eye jewel. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen. Unfortunate. Okay, note to self. If you see a gem hanging out in this game, don't grab it. It will kill you. Just don't get tempted. Wait, There's nothing else to do. Oh wait, can I go through here? What do I gotta do with these heads? Leave it. I bet Selene is working with Sans Undertale. I don't know what kind of puzzle we're supposed to do here. It's like a bed, some rocks. I don't know. It's like no clue here. I gotta have them like, I don't know, look away. I don't know. Okay, nope. Nope. That's not what you gotta do. Huh. I don't know, like there's like no hints for this. Let me see. Notebook? Oh, that's just what Luna wrote. I guess I'll just keep exploring and see if anything new pops up. I put this in here? Nope. Plot twist, Selene is actually Nagito Komaeda and was so yandere for Sans Undertale she beheaded him, but then Sans Undertale forgave her because of their intense love for each other, and now they're working together. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, I got a box. I just picked up this gigantic looking box. Okay. Can I go in here? No. Okay, I know where to go for this one. It's that one building I just went into. Now that's something I can go for. I want to see Selene dressed as Komaeda now. Like her pink hair being all crazy. Alright, let's put this over here. Yeah, how are you able to carry this? That looks heavy as hell. I mean, Luna is a girl boss, so I could see her doing it. Oh, okay. Here we go. That's the direction we have to have the skull heads in. Can I take this? I don't know. This game keeps like putting these gems here. And every time I grab them, I feel like it's gonna kill me. Left, down, up, right, left, down. Yup, it's DDR. My greatest enemy. DDR is super fun, but I suck at it. Okay, I'm gonna take this, but probably gonna die. Oh? I didn't die? Ho-ho? Okay. Oh, did I put this in the wall? Yes. Okay. Let's go in here. Yeah, we got a lantern. Thank you for the observation. Also, thank you for writing it down, Hagu. Okay. So this one goes left. Down. Up. Right. Left, down. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Thankies from McSpankies. Oh, hey, there's something in here, huh? Yeah, take it. A green key. This is weird. This key wasn't here before. Where did it come from? Maybe it was here all along and we just didn't notice it. No, I'm sure it wasn't here. The important thing is that we found a key. Let's try using it somewhere. I don't know about that one, Chief. Okay, was there something green nearby other than Apollo's beautiful locks of hair? Let me see. Nothing in the DDR room. Yeah, that was sus of her. Being like, oh, let's not suspect this. I vote Selene as the imposter. Let's see. Do we give it to the green bear? He looks like a dude that likes green. Okay, she's just gonna talk about how ugly they are. Selene Sussy Baka. Selene is Sans, and she's also Sussy Baka, apparently. Okay, I don't think there was anything else to do in here. Oh, we got a mod poll. Who's the imposter? Yeah, I'll make a poll. Who's the imposter? Yeah, that's a good poll. I like that poll. Selene? Luna? Or Neil? I'm not putting Apollo as an option. It's just these three. Apollo's just chilling, relaxing, all cool, shooting some b-ball outside of the school, okay? Personally, I vote L since he's the Sussy Baka boy. Hey! I'm not! I'm not. I'm not a chicken. I'm not like Chicken Little. I am not a coward. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Joe. Oh, I almost need to grab another thing of water. Ooh, this like reminds me of Arya's story. There's several books about bears and flowers. These books are mixed together, but they talk about very different topics. Maybe there's some kind of connection? There are several books about bears and flowers. Okay, yeah. Is that it? Oh, there's another gem in here. Getting all these chaos emeralds. Is that it? Oh, I wonder if we give these to the bears. Hagu voted Luna? Why would you suspect Luna of being the Sussy baka? Okay, let's see. Why can't we read the books? That's like really weird. Why can't we read the books? I feel like that's important because of the bears. Why can't I read them, Neil? No tie? Oh, did the pull end? Oh no, it's still going. That's what someone who's sus would say. Alright, I guess I'll go back to the bear room. How many chaos emeralds I got? 2. Hold on, let me save. Let me save just in case. Hold on, let me try giving these all to like the teddy bears. Because they do correlate to all the teddy bears' like colors. Let me give this one a ruby. Why can't I give it to him? What the heck? Okay, I guess I can't do that. Oh, damn. Selene and Neil are tight. Wait, what were all the options? Okay, like 2 people voted for Luna, but Selene and Neil are tied. Damn. Y'all sus of Selene and my boy Neil? My boy Neil's been carrying this game on his back. And you suspect him? How could you? Alright, let me see. Can I trade one of these for it? No, wait, no. Okay, I tried sapphire, ruby, emerald. Okay, I'm just gonna die. Okay. Okay, thank you. It's nice knowing you. Oh, thank you for the 95 bits, Okami. Thank you so much. Am I not sus in your eyes? How the heck do I get that dang amethyst? Biddies! Heck yeah, thank you so much, Okami. You're being super nice tonight, thank you. Elio Sussy is baka? What? Do you guys have any idea what to do to get that amethyst? Cause I am just stumped. I can't see anything else to do. Really? I don't know. We can give the lantern or some other object. I tried giving him the wait. Let me see. Let me try putting these all in first. Okay, I can't use the lantern. Maybe there's another item that popped up somewhere, maybe. Let me see. Okay, we can't move anywhere. So anyways, I stopped blasting. Hey, Barn, can you give me a hint to how to get that dang gem from the bear? Thought the gems would have to be in the color order of the bears. Yeah, I tried giving like a ruby to the red bear, but he wasn't taking it for some reason. Yeah, I thought that at first, that I have to give them like the color of gem. But oh, on the wall. Oh, okay. Here, let me try that. Let me try that. Okay, so it was red on the right side. Let's take this away. And then put this in here. Now let's try that. And then what? Let me take it. Hi, can you please? Wait. No. I did it in the wrong order. Yeah, let's take that. And then put that over here. Okay, can I please have it, sir? Please? Please? It's gonna kill me again. Yep. You need to give the bear a flower. What? A flower? Where's the flower? Is it in that one room? Hold on, let me go back to the green room. Is there a flower I could have grabbed here? Oh, this? Oh. Well, I am a fool. Thank you for the help, Barn. Thank you. Okay, let me take that. And then we give you the purple flower. Yes. Oh, thank you for gifting Barnhouse a tier 1 sub, Okami. Thank you so much. Jeez, Okami's like, you don't have a sub? Now you do. Thank you. Thank you so much, Okami. Dang, we might just reach like the sub goal. Why are you being so nice tonight, Okami? Thank you so much. I haven't seen you in so long, but when you appear, you give gifts. I'm in your debt. Yeah, we're all in Okami's debt. He's like getting on our good side, so that one day he'll be like, "You'll die for me, right?" And I would be like, "Yes, I would, actually." Okay, let's go over here. Oh, okay, I didn't put it in yet. Yes, you can dab again, Barn. There you go. Hell yeah! Is that like your favorite emote, Barn? We're back, baby! What's your guys' favorite emotes? Do you guys have a favorite of the emotes that I have? Ooh! We're about to start a religion, Beastie. Ooh, Okami, guys. Who's joining? I'm joining! I'm joining. Your favorite is low quality mic Chanjo? That's a very good mic. That is a very good emoji. Oh, you like the Zizel? Let me fight Selene. Alright, we're fighting Selene, boys. If Okami wishes it, Okami shall have it. My faves are Maid, Zizel, Dabs, and Kamaru. Those are all very good emotes. A tree whose leaves are in a dull green. Disgusted Sarah, my beloved. I love all of the emotes. I'm really happy with the emotes that we have. I was thinking of maybe changing the gun emote someday to have white hair, but I'm perfectly happy with how it is right now. Darn it, there's another riddle written on the door. Why are we beating up Selene? Okami doesn't like Selene. Okami thinks Selene is sus, so we're gonna fight Selene for him. Damn it, there's another riddle written on the door. Don't you like this sort of thing? After all, you want to be a detective. I like riddles, but not in this situation. I don't like wasting time on these. Why don't you just put a random number? For example, say 11037. That's a pretty specific number. Anyway, don't worry. I'll open this door. It won't be too difficult. 5237. That's gonna be the thing to open it up, I bet you. While you wait, we could talk to each other. I haven't seen Luna in years, right? Good idea. I really want to talk to Luna. Oh, Elliot, if you want, I could try and edit the gun emote to have white hair. Oh, sure. I can send you the file. I'm so happy to see you again. I still can't believe it. Although, I would have preferred to reunite with you somewhere else. I have so many things to tell you that I don't know where to start. Why don't you choose a topic? Let's talk about Neil. I mean, there's no option to talk about Apollo, so... When did you meet Neil? The best girls are the ones that could just murder me. I cannot take this Celine slander. It is Celine Truths. She is a bit suspicious, Barn. Like, the moment I saw her, I was like, she cute. But the more that I go in through the storyline, the more I'm like, you're acting a little sus, Celine. Just a little bit. On the train? So it's been less than a day since you met each other? Wait, how do you know that? Seems like you've known each other for a very long time, actually. It's been less than a day. It feels like longer. Yeah, it feels like it's been like at least like... Feels like at least like 6 or 7 days, like a week or something. But yeah, that is right. It's been 3 hours. Each room has been 3 hours. So they've been together for a grand total of like at least 6 hours, I believe, is the highest that they could have had together so far. Actually, I didn't know that 2 people could get trapped together. I came to this place alone. What requirements must be met to end up trapped here? I wish I knew. Oh, Neil wants to be a detective, right? Maybe he'll find out the answer. I'm sure he will. I'm tired of finding locked doors everywhere. I would ask you to kick it open, but even you couldn't force open a door like that. Is that a challenge? I'll take that challenge. You got anything else to say? Oh, okay, yeah, we got more stuff. I'm glad you still remember me. I think I haven't seen you in about a decade. When you left the orphanage, I felt very lonely, so I decided to run away. It was very difficult to survive on my own in such a small city, so I decided to go to Ravenwall. Yo, did you see my boy Apollo there? Selene is sus, but she's pretty, so her being sus doesn't matter. Yeah, she's really pretty. You're the crazy guy yelling about witches. As I already told you, I became a pretty famous thief. I mean, Barn, she is a thief. So that is one thing to make her look sus. She steals for a living. As I already told you, I became a pretty famous thief. At first, I was just a harmless pickpocket, but I ended up stealing valuable things from rich people like jewelry. Also, she steals people's hearts, Barn. Yes. I just saw you wrote that in chat. Right as I said that. The police called me the Greedy Rose. Can you believe it? I would have preferred a cuter nickname. I wasn't greedy. Oh, maybe a little. But I shared what I stole with people who were in similar situations to mine. Without my help, they could have starved to death. So she's like a Robin Hood thief. That's good. For example, in Ravenwall, I made a friend who lived on the streets. Is it Apollo? Did he have green hair? He was someone who didn't deserve to be in that situation, so sometimes I would give him money. Okay, she's friends with Apollo. She's safe. If she's friends with Apollo... He always spent everything on feeding stray cats. Okay, yep, she's forgiven. She helped Apollo out of a tough spot. You're safe in my eyes. You're safe in my eyes, Celine. Anyway, in the end, I realized that what I was doing wasn't right. She helped Apollo. She's safe. I want to earn money on my own and help others in an honest way. Listen, Vine. I was just going along with Okami suspecting Celine. I liked her when I first saw her. I was like, oh, she's cute. Do you have a boyfriend? Selene is confirmed waifu now. Yeah, she helped out my boy Apollo, so she's valid. Luna, why did you run away from the orphanage without telling me anything? I was very worried. If she is, so she would. Didn't Apollo said that he had a friend that was with Blackgear? And weren't Blackgear considered criminals? I could definitely see her being with Blackgear now that you mentioned that. Oh my god. The woman in charge of the orphanage told me that you were adopted, but I never believed it. It was too sudden. I'm not throwing generous God Okami under the bus. I'm just saying that I liked Selene when I first saw her. And now that she helps my boy Apollo, she's valid in my eyes. She could murder someone in front of me. And I would be like, you helped Apollo. You helped my man get off of the ground when he had nothing. You helped my man feed those cats. So thank you, Selene. But if you had told me you were planning to escape, I would have gone with you. Elio has to stick with fellow sussy cute bakas like Selene. But also thank you for calling me cute. Thank you. What have you been doing all this time? I think you were only 9 years old when you left. Okay, so it's been like at least, I want to say like she's probably like in her, she's like probably like 18, right? If she's by herself. I hope you didn't end up like me. Living on the streets is hard. Oh, you became a traveler? That's great. When you escape from this place, you'll surely find the place you're looking for. Is there anything else? Ah yes, the orphanage. We lived in an orphanage in a very small town called Steamfort. We were always together. It wasn't a bad place, but we used to get hungry a lot. They couldn't take care of so many children. Okami, the way you worded that makes me think that you want to get stepped on by Selene. Is this all an act to get her to step on you? That's why I used to steal food from outside, to share it with others. We were only together for a few years, but the memories I have with you are very important to me. Okami, fine. You guys are too funny. One of my dreams was to meet you again. I still can't believe I'm talking to you. Okay, wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that option. Guys playing 4D chess for the position of getting stepped on by Selene. Okami is playing the tsundere person wanting to get stepped on, and Barn is just being the horny bastard. The Midnight Express connects two major cities, Ravenwall and Bluebell. I was born in Steamfort, a small town just like you. When I escaped from the orphanage, I ended up living in Ravenwall. I'll go find Selene and she will step on me. Step on us. I got on the Midnight Express because I wanted to start from scratch and look for a decent job in Bluebell. But I ended up here. The train must be cursed or something, right? I'd like to know the truth about the train, but perhaps it's best to focus on escaping from here. At least I'm able to live this adventure with you. Wait, is that everything? Hey, I managed to open the door. Okami's tragic end, getting stepped on by a cute waifu. I mean, if that's a tragic end, then I want a tragic life story. Really? Brilliant! What was the answer? 5237, I'm betting? Yep. Okay, Celine, that's a bit sus. You knew the code? What does that mean? 5237. Really? What a coincidence. That's the number I told you. I had no idea. I don't know. There's like thousands upon thousands of combinations you could go with, and you went with the one that was the one to get in there? That's a bit too lucky. And I don't think you're well, we were just saying that she's Komaida, actually. So maybe. She is Komaida. You should have listened to me right away. Maybe next time I should be the one solving the riddles. She's sus. She is sus. I like her, but she's sus. I'm getting, like, a red flag vibes from her. Like, she's gonna do something. And I hope that it would happen to me. What's with this? There's like a ball to push around. Do I gotta push this somewhere? Let me see. Let me see. Can you walk through there? Okay. That's a trap. Okay, let's go over here. I don't know where I'm pushing this to, but... Okay, I fucked up. I fucked up. Never mind. That was quick. That was a quick death. I just see it and it murders me. Okay, so I gotta take that ball with me and murder that bitch. Alright. Take it over here. Ah, this feels like a trap though. Oh wait, no, this is possible, I can do this, no, I can't do this actually, I can do this, yes I can. Oh shit, Elo, I just remembered I started an episode with this puzzle and died in the first 30 seconds of the video. We truly do mimic each other. Oh my goodness. Get fucked, eyeball bro. That was fun. Imagine actually going to sleep instead of watching Elio's stream. Couldn't be me. Oh boy, are you getting tired, Hagu? It's fine if you gotta go to sleep. I understand. It is pretty late. It's almost midnight. We're almost gonna be playing Midnight Train at midnight. So that'll be fun. That was fun. I think we have very different definitions of the word fun. Celine's definition of the word fun is murdering things. If you can't fight those things, we just have to be smarter than them. Okami is a Selene simp. I think Okami's a Selene simp. That's why he was wanting us all to sus at Selene, so that only he would be with Selene. Oh, you're supposed to go to sleep, but you don't want to. Okay. Well, I'm happy to have you in chat then. There are trees here. Are we not underground anymore? It's hard to say since there are no windows. Okami is down tremendously. He is. Gravity can be very useful sometimes, right? I can't deny that. Alright, there any new conversations? Oh, it's just that. Oh, what's going on here? I don't like the sound of that. An earthquake? That means something bad is going to happen. Oh, we can't stay here. We must blah blah blah. Ah. Luna? Luna, are you okay? Luna! She better be okay. She's my waifu. We can't see her from there and she can't answer us. Luna, if you're okay, hit the rock. Okay, she's okay. Good. That's such a relief. You managed to dodge the rock in time. Mama, why did you push us? She probably wanted to make sure we reacted in time to save us. You wouldn't mind if I took the place of being stepped on? If you weren't down bad, it wouldn't matter. How about Elio gets stepped on by Selene? I mean, I'd be down for that. You want me to get stepped on by Selene? I'm down for that. She probably wanted to make sure we reacted in time to save us. This just complicates things. This isn't what I wanted. What do you mean? I want to be with Luna. I don't want to be alone in a place like this. The way she's wording things right now is super suspicious. Let's find a way to get Luna out of there. I mean, I'm fine getting stepped on by Celine Barn. I'm all for it. It is my stream after all, so I can get stepped on by Celine if I want to. I think that's not possible. We can follow 2 different paths to get to the train, but this rock separates them. I imagine that each path has its own traps. You mean, if we try to go where Luna is, we'll miss the train? Yes, that's what I think. What should we do? I think we should ask Luna. I personally think it will turn out that these red flags... Yeah, that could be the thing. It feels like they're trying to make her a bit too sus. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Selene right now. Also, hello, King Charlotte. Yeah, long time no see. I'm doing fine today. Today's been a nice day. I'm glad I decided to stream today. I was like thinking of not streaming today, but then I wound up streaming and I'm feeling so much better. I hope that you've been having a good day as well, Charlotte. I think we should ask Luna. Luna, do you want to wait there, or do you want to go ahead on your own? Hit the rock once if you prefer the first option, or twice if you prefer the second. Are you sure you want to go alone? If that's what you want, then we'll do it. Please, be careful. I know what you're capable of, and I know we'll see each other again soon. Luna, I'm going to give you some very generic survival tips that anyone should know. If you see a big red carpet, look at what's underneath. Don't get on top of a heart-shaped bloodstain. If you see a number, try 977. Why do you know so much about this? Why do you know so much about this, Selene? Didn't you just come here? Why do you know this so much? You'll take Diana? Okay. I'm fine with that. As long as I get Luna, I'll be happy. Well, I want Luna and Apollo. Can I have Luna and Apollo? Those are generic tips. I think they're quite specific. I'm happy too if you're happy, Elio. Thank you. Little did they know that being with Diana was his plan the entire time. I guess we have to go now, right? Okay. You know, I won't be greedy. I'll take Apollo. So if anyone wants Luna, speak up now or forever hold your peace. Barn and Okami already are spoken for, so they can't takesies backsies. Yeah, it's better not to waste time. Luna, we'll see each other again soon. If we don't meet up at the train, I'll go find you wherever you are. I won't get on that train without you. Neil is such a good boy. Come on, Neil. We must hurry up and meet Luna as soon as possible. Is there a tsundere? I don't really think there's a tsundere. Neil is a tsundere? I don't really get tsundere vibes from him. The huge rock blocks the path. Alright, let's get going. I don't really get that vibe from Neil. Like a tsundere vibe. He seems to be very upfront about his feelings. Didn't Neil kill some things before we met Celine? He did kill some eyeballs to protect Luna, yeah. If no one is claiming Neil, okay. Rid has Neil. Okay, Rids has Neil. So all we got left is our pro tag, Luna. Neil, hurry up. Why are you going so slow? We must meet up with Luna as soon as possible. Are you listening to me? Let's go. Don't just stand there. Now that Luna isn't here, you can stop lying. Lying? I don't know what you mean. I told you to stop lying. Why didn't you tell Luna you're trapped here? Don't give her false hopes. That's cruel. If you're her friend, tell her the truth. Neil, that's not true. I showed you my pocket watch earlier. If there was an organization who's behind all of this, Selene makes me feel like she's in with the Game Masters. Yeah, she knows a bit too much about the solutions for everything in this floor. And she said that she just arrived here, which is a bit, suspicious. You covered the hands with your fingers so I wouldn't notice they weren't moving. I've decided not to say anything to Luna because I think it's something you should do yourself. Why are you hiding something like that from her? What's your objective? Oh, you redeemed a bunny ear wiggle? Alrighty. I'll wiggle for ya. Give me 1 second. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Do you see my bunny ears now? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. They're down over there. Look over to the left and the right. Let me just move my avatar a bit so you can see the bunny ear wiggle a bit better. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I do have some lore about my avatar that I might get into someday. Just wait and find out about that lore. Well, I think I've shared before a little bit of the lore about the bunny ear hoodie and everything. How, like, okay, I'll just come out and say it. The form that you see right now isn't my true form. My true form is like the little bunny form that you see. See it here, I'll show you. This is my true form. The little bunny that I'm holding in this image is my true form. And the form that I appear for you guys during streams is like a human form that I take on so that I fit in better with you humans. Because I'm a space bunny. Why are you hiding something like that from her? What's your objective? I do have plans for my next outfit. I wanted to have like a little bunny in the pocket, and then that's my true self. That deep Elio lore, hell yeah. Elio, do you know how to dance the Macarena? I do not. I know how to sing it. Hey, Macarena, I. Answer me. How did you find out so quickly? Because I've already experienced similar situations in the other buildings. Has Luna noticed too? No, she believes you. I see. That's a relief. Eh? Please, don't tell her. Not until we find the train. Why? I've already told you that you shouldn't give her false hopes. It'll be harder for her to accept the truth. Sometimes telling a lie is better than telling the truth. I still have to refill my points as I emptied my coffers in the Great Shinny incident of 2 weeks ago. Otherwise, I could use point rewards better. I guess I am spared from that living hell of point rewards for now. I can't agree with that. I know that what I'm doing isn't right. Please, Neil, listen to me. I know you're right, but I've been trapped here alone for a long time. I'm probably the person locked the longest in these buildings. Oh, we got a wink redemption. Oh shit, and it's from Barn. Psych? What the hell, Barn? Okay, let me... Turn off mirror symmetry. Alright, it is wink time. Wink. Wink. Come on, wink. 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 Can be a little hard to wink sometimes, ain't it? Wink. 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 Elio, please respect the seriousness of the scene. You're the one that made me do the wink, Barn! How about you respect the seriousness of the scene by not making me wink? How about that? Also, thank you for the wink redemption, Barn. Thank you. I don't know what you're talking about. It says it right there. Barnhouse redeemed wink. I feel like I'm slowly dying inside. I know that when the 3 hours are up, you'll both get on the train and I'll stay here. Alone. Again. Oh, I am not a toy bunny. I am a space bunny, but I do look like a toy bunny, don't I? I would really like to make a little toy bunny someday. I'm not big enough to do that at any point right now, but I think it would be really cute to make like little stuffies of my bunny form. Probably increases the happiness of my house with his cuteness. Hopefully someday I can do that. Someday you will have your own Elio bunny. But at least for 3 hours. I want to forget about that. I want to feel joy again, even if only for a little while. Selene. If I tell her the truth now, she'll be sad and feel sorry for me. I want to create good memories during these 3 hours. I wanted to guide you through this place and tell you the truth when we were in front of the train. Telling you the truth will make her sad anyway. It doesn't matter when. But if I don't tell her yet, I can at least see her smile. Benoit plus Elio equals Bellio. Is that why you've been calling me Bellio this entire time, Barn? Do you understand what I mean? Yes, I understand. You're very strong, Selene. It's not easy to smile when you want to cry. Huh? You were smiling the whole time despite the way you felt, so Luna wouldn't notice. That's admirable, but it's no longer necessary. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. Hopefully I can do it someday soon. I won't say anything to Luna. Don't worry. Neil. Sorry. I can't take it anymore. My tears. Can I hug you? And it's in this moment that all of the Selene simps want to murder Neil. Sure. Really? Even though we just met? Isn't it weird? I don't care. But I'm crying a lot. I'm going to stain your clothes with my tears. Is that okay? And you suspected her. I mean, she was acting suspicious, but she was lying. Okay, so Ridasu was right. Everyone give a round of applause for Ridasu for calling this. Ridasu big brain. Yes, cry all you want. I'm still a little on guard. Yeah, I'm still a little bit on guard myself. Thanks, Neil. I really needed that. Don't worry, I understand how you feel. Now that I have no more tears left, I'm full of energy again. Here comes Celine Ambrose. Can you imagine if she stole Neil's pocket watch while hugging him though? JK, oh my god. Holy shit. That'd be crazy if she did that. You know this building, right? I know that when you run out of time, the traps are disabled and you can freely explore the building until someone new arrives. I got a bit scared. She asked to hug to stab Neil. Oh my god. Suddenly a knife appears behind you. Oh my goodness. Y'all. Yeah, what if she did steal his pocket watch? Oh boy. We'll have to see when we get to the train then. That's true. There's a point where the two paths intersect, so we should see Luna before we get to the train. If Luna follows the advice I gave her, she'll be just fine. In fact, we are the ones in trouble. Why? When I first came to this building, I went the other way. She's a thief and she did steal Neil's books before. Yeah, she could have stolen the watch and she didn't, that's true. But it could have also been because Luna was with us. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what to believe with Celine. I think she's still safe. Yeah, I'll try and put my hopes in her for now. I like to believe that she's good. There is still that bit at the back of my head thinking that she's part of Black Gear though. That's why you gave Luna those tips, because you know what she'll find. Yes, my intention was for us to go through that path. But Luna pushed us to save us, and we ended up on the other path. I can't be of much help to you now. I don't know what dangers are waiting for us on this path. She planned on guiding them too, so maybe she didn't want to risk Neil finding out his watch was missing. Ooh, that's another thing to think about. Ooh, Selene. Oh boy, what is up with Selene? Honestly, I don't see a problem. Let's survive anyway and reunite with Luna. Neil, I like the way you think. I'm gonna make sure that you and Luna get on that train. By the way, I just remembered that this way leads to the bedrooms of this building. I keep a secret weapon in my room that can be useful to us. A secret weapon? Yeah, I'll show it to you later. She seems safe if we're Luna, but as Neil, I'm not sure. Yeah, she might just take Neil's watch to be with Luna. That's one thing she could do. Alright, let's grab this. What is this? There's something here. Now let's take it. A bullet. A gun with one bullet. A bullet. Am I gonna get shot? Zeal, I like your Neil. Alright, I think I'm gonna end Midnight Train there for the night, and we can ruminate on our feelings on whether Selene is a sussy baka or not. Alright, well, we're gonna be doing art time now, so let me put up some music. One moment. I'm putting it on a big ol' cliffhanger. Yeah, art time, let's go! Alright, so for anyone that is new to my streams, at the end of every stream, we do art time. If you have any art that you made that you would like to share with me, you can @ me on Twitter at starrybunnieboy, or you can join the Discord and post in the art channel. Let me go and... Come on, Midori theme. Keep playing. Don't pause. Anyway, stop pausing Midori's theme. Why are you doing this to me? Anyway. If you have any art that you'd like to send, you can send it to me on Twitter, or you can join the Discord and post it in the art channels there. So let me go and see if I missed out on any art to share. Yeah, Midori's thing was like, huh? You want me to play this during stream right now? Nope. Alright, let me go and save. We got some art that I haven't saved yet, so let me go save that real fast. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good night. And do you guys have any plans for tomorrow? You guys got anything exciting planned? Oh, we got some good art for tonight. Got some very good art for tonight. Are you a sussy baka? Yes or yes? This feels rigged. This feels rigged. I don't like these options. Yes or yes? Like, I have no choice but to say yes. Alright, let me just save this real fast. Alright. Okay. So that should be all of the art for the night. You can also say yes. That's true. I can say yes. Alright, let's do some art. Our first piece of art is by Logical Palisade, aka Yume Sekai. And this is some art that they did of one of their OCs. And she's the mother of Tomoyuki. And oh boy, I have heard more about Tomoyuki's past from Yume last night. And every time I hear more about him, the more I love him. His mom looks pretty sweet too. I really like her outfit, like with the skirt and everything. The lab coat, the little like, the cat and bunnies on her. She's adorable. She looks more cute, but more pretty and cool. But she's also cute, I like her. Is that a cat? Little Kibby? Yes. So yes, my answer is, am I a Sussy baka? I guess I'll say yes. The third yes. Specifically the third yes. One of those bunnies is secretly Elio. Yes, yes, that's my mom. That's my mom right now. That's my mom right there. My mother-in-law because I married Tomoyuki. She's my mom-in-law because I married Tomoyuki. She looks like a cool mom, a very cool mom. Yeah, I heard the backstory for Tomoyuki and Nakoya, and oh boy, I am pumped for the story. I always love hearing my friends talk about their OCs. Oh, you were writing? What's going on? We were looking at your drawing. We're looking at your drawing of Tomoyuki's mama. She's super cool, by the way. I love her. Women cool. And then we got some more art by Hakugareko. Or not Hakugareko. Why did I say Hakugareko? It's because I saw Hakugareko in chat. This is by Yume Sekai. This next piece of art is by Yume Sekai. And this is of Tomoyuki and Nakoya's servant. That is also their best friend. So let's look at this. I love looking at servants. This is Ren Shimazaki. Looks very cool. I love his body position. He seems very confident, a bit sassy. I like that. Ellie's starting to confuse everyone in chat now. No! No, this is by Yume. 100%. This is by Yume. Thank you guys. No problem. I always love seeing your OCs. Yeah, that's you. That's you. This is done by you. Yeah, the pose is super nice. I love the position of the hands and like the wink and everything. Looks so sassy. It's just so much personality. Yes. Oh, no wonder you like the eyelashes, huh, Hagu? And then we got... Oh, this is some art done by Ridasu. And this is a bunny boy. A bunny boy sorcerer for a new D&D campaign that they started today. So let's look at this bunny boy. Oh, he cute. Oh, I love him. What? I love his hair. I love how his hair and like his fur on his neck and everything. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. I love how like Ridasu does like fur and hair look so fluffy. Yeah, the coloring is so good. It's so warm. Ridasu's art is just like floating in a sea of marshmallows. It's so sweet. It's so soft. And it's so nice. I want to boop the nose, right? Looks like a nice little cool little bunny nose. Looks so cute. I love him. Bunny boy sorcerer? More like bunny boy husband because I'm gonna marry him. This is also my audition to getting Elio to let me design something for him. I would love to get a design from you. I might message you. I might message you afterwards for like a super secret idea for the future. I might just do that, Rids. If you're saying that, I might just message you after stream. But this is so cool. I love his design. Heck yeah, heck yeah! Alright, I'm doing it. Watch your DMs after I go offline, Rids. Oh, I love this design. He's so cute. I want wanna like pet him and just hug him. And then let me see, who is the person that did this art? Let me just scroll up to make sure. Okay, so this is the next piece of art is by Lebehe no Konde in the Discord. I forget what his Twitch name is, so please forgive me for that, but that's his name in the Discord. And then this is a doodle that he did of me. So let me fit to screen. I will burn Earth and invade Mars. I love that quote. I saw this drawing and I was like, he really captured me, didn't he, guys? He really captured me. I love the face expression and the hair. You did a perfect job at getting my hair just right, Lebehe. Oh, Elio, reminding you that I can edit the gun emote to have white hair if you want. Oh, okay, yes. I will also edit you as I will message you as well for that. Thank you, Hagu. This is so on point, right? They got it perfect. And then we got some art. Oh, this is some Blinded Crooks art. Yeah, I'm gonna edit you, Hagu. Gonna edit you into my new OC. With a very cheerful declaration of destruction. Exactly. You gotta be positive in all facets of life, even when you're taking over a planet. Because then, will they submit to you? No. They'll submit to you if you look cute, though. They will submit to you if you look cute, though. And that's my plan. Get them to submit. And then this is some drawings by Blinded Crooks. Also, warning for insects. So this is a drawing of, what is it, some beetles? Yeah, these are drawings of, like, stag beetles and stuff. Just thought I'd warn you before I show it. Alright, so yeah, this is done by Blinded Crooks. These are some beetles. And these are so detailed, like, Jesus. Look at that. Like, if you told me, like, this was, like, a photo converted into, like, a drawing, I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but, like, look at that. Like, the legs and, like, the horns and everything, it looks so detailed. Yeah, I'll let you know once I'm done looking at this, Hagu. I'll be sure to hide it as well in case I do, like, the thing that I sometimes do. I really like this one. I forgot what the name for this was, but I know, like, it's a thing you can catch in Animal Crossing. Is this a stag beetle? But yeah, these are super cool and well detailed. This is great. The Blinded's drawings are so detailed and like realistic. Like, dang. These are awesome. Yeah, those are some rad beetles. Blinded is super good with realism. And they're also really good at like other styles as well. They're very well versed in different styles. Alright, we're done looking at the stag beetle. I hid the image so that if I do something like hiding all of the images at once, it won't pop up again. So, you can come back now, Hagu. Oh, different kinds of rhino beetles. Ooh, yeah. Those are really cool. I like those beetles. I'm gonna collect them. And then here's another drawing done by Blinded Crooks. Let's look at this. This looks awesome. Like, look at this outfit. Look at all the details on that. I especially really like the helmet. Like with like, it looks kind of like a bird beak, kind of. How it pops out like that. It looks awesome. I could see this being in like a Final Fantasy game or something. I love the armor. It's so cool. And I love how like the arm, like there's like that really long, like blade looking thing sticking out. It looks awesome. What a grassy boy. Yeah, he's a big grassy boy. Looks real organic. Yee. Looks like he's like wrapped in a bunch of like vines and like rose thorns and stuff. Yeah, and you can like see like little pieces of like roses and stuff all in it. It looks awesome. They all go really well together. Like you see like bushes on the right and everything. Looks so cool. It looks anime styled with a hint of realism. Yeah, this looks super awesome. I could see this as like high fantasy armor and like a really cool like AAA video game. Like this looks super cool. I love all the details on this. And this is like a really original idea too, like a armor that like looks like armor and is like made of like plants. That's really cool. I really like that. This is like armor I would want to wear in like a Final Fantasy game. And then we got some art by Freemason Art. So here we go. Here's some art by him. Let me find his comment on this. Me on my way to beg Blinded to give me a bit of their art talent. Speaking of, I'm gonna yell at Blinded right now, cause I was scrolling up, and MC said, "You have to teach me how to draw like that." And then Blinded said, "I got no talent." What the hell, Blinded? What the hell, Blinded? You got talent. You got talent. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. His like art is so good too. Like, I am going to beat up Blinded. I'm going to beat him up right now. Love yourself. Okay, let me find Mason's comment on this piece of art. I gotta find it real fast. Okay, here we go. I think I'm close to it. Let me see. Dun 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 dun. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? God, my files are so disorganized. Let me find it. Cause he tends to like. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Oh, he didn't say anything about this piece of art, but it looks really cool. SMFH Blinded. Yeah, Blinded is lying. Yeah, the red and the purple in this piece of art looks super cool. I like the effect of like the feathers for this. It also kind of looks like they got tentacles and stuff. It looks really cool. Red and purple go well together, surprisingly well. I also like the little heart on it too. And then like there's a heart on the middle of his plumage. And then when they're in like this form inside of a bottle, they're in a heart-shaped bottle. I really like that. So I guess this is like a personification of inspiration, I believe. Yeah, it looks super awesome. Yeah, the color choices are super good. Elio, blinded. Can you see chat? Can you see chat right now? Because you need to look at chat right now, Blinded. I am banging the desk at you, Blinded. I love you too, but please love yourself, Blinded. Yeah, everyone, please reinforce to Blinded how much we love him. We were just talking about you, Blinded. Please love yourself. But anyway, this is super awesome. This is a super awesome drawing. Mason, I love it. Was he looking at my art? Yes, I was. And I saw the comment you left to Mason saying that you're not talented. And I'm like, do you not have eyes, Blinded? Do you not have eyes? You're super talented. Love yourself. Yeah, stop lying. Yeah, stop lying. Yeah, you gotta watch the VOD. You gotta watch it now. That's a promise. That's a promise. Accept yourself. Love yourself. And then here's some more art by Mason. Elio, I have a crush on you. Thank you. Yeah, Blinded is a big inspiration for everyone. I remember when Blinded did that art of like hand practices and stuff. Like, I spent a good time after that, like with a piece of paper, like looking at what Blinded did and like trying to draw it myself. Because I was like, oh, this really inspires me. It makes me want to draw hands. And then this is some more art by MC, Freemason Art. So these are some of his OCs. Let me find his comment on this. Bella is scraps, so don't like them. But Lucy is the demon of lust, who is actually wholesome and motherly and hates sexual stuff. Ooh, I really like her design. Like, let me fit to screen again. Both of their designs look really cool. I like the, what is it? When there are two different things. Two different things. I'll do a hand tutorial just for you, Elio. Thank you. Even though I'm not good, you are good, Blinded. I am putting my gun up to you. You are good. Also, you are God, actually. Yes, that is also true. Yeah, I love I forgot what the word is. Two different things. Two different designs next to each other. Word. What was the word for that? I don't know. It's what Death the Kid always goes on about. I forgot what the word for it was. Asymmetrical! There we go. Asymmetrical. Asymmetrical. Yeah, I really like the asymmetrical pants. I really like the asymmetrical pants for Bella. Like with the clock and everything. Like the ripped pants. What is it? The band-aids. I don't know. I really like characters with band-aids on their legs. It gives to me either an image they get beat up a lot, or that they're really excitable and they hurt themselves a lot because they're so excited. Elio, date me. Yeah, we got asymmetrical design right here, Rids. Look at that. Look at those pants. The mouth on the hoodie pocket. Yeah, that's so cool too. I want a hoodie like that. Put my hands in and it looks like I got a mouth on my belly. That'd be awesome. I got a skeleton hoodie that lights up in the dark. And you zip up the hoodie and you got a skull mask. The hoodie can transform into a skull mask and you can see through the hoodie when you have it covering your face. I used to stand around and with a poster, and I would dance around with the poster as a skeleton. That was really fun. And then moving on to Lucy, I love her hair. I love the white, they kind of look like horns, but also hair. Looks super cool. And then the clothes, the ruffles. Let me zoom in on the ruffles. I like the little ruffles around here, the ribbon going around like that, and the skirt kind of looks what's the word? I can't remember words tonight. I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember. Forgot what the word was, but it looks super cool. The skirt looks super cool, and then the wings, they're down pointing wings. I like down pointing wings. They're super cool. And the shoes with the ribbons. I want some shoes like that. Well, not really, because people would think I'm a girl if I wore shoes like those, but those look cool. And then we got some more art by Mason. Yeah, I love when wings are at the hips. It's so cool. Wings at the hips are on the head. They're so cool. And then we got some art by Mason of Samuel and God. So let's see what he says for that. Samuel escaped to God and an angel oh wait, that was the bird inspiration. It would be the helper character to the MC for the side story that he's making, and is in a Foss-like scenario. Inspiration will try to keep him from temptation, while and then he went off, and I don't think he continued what he was saying. But anyway, it looks really cool. I like Samuel's design too. Why do I like all the Scratch character designs? They look so cool. God definitely looks like God with the white shirt and the gold, very pure. He's also got the star on his shirt pocket and stuff. I like Samuel. Samuel looks dead inside, and I'm like, dude, me too. I also like his shirt. Looks really nice. Scrap character designs tend to be fan favorites, right? It's because you know you can't have it, so it becomes even more desirable. Foxy grandpa vibes, yeah. God's got foxy vampire. Wait, I almost said foxy vampire, no. Foxy grandpa vibes. God is a foxy grandpa. Yo, what if God became a vampire, though? Maybe more people will convert. Samuel is me, spiritually. I feel that. I always look dead IRL. My family's you're still alive? I'm like, maybe. Maybe. What's it to you? And then we got some more art by Mason. Says, look at this. I believe, which character was this? Okay, so this is Mephistopheles, I believe. This is Mephistopheles. So look at this. He looks cute. He looks like a fun boy. Like, he'd play baseball with you. I love the pose and everything. Like, the really long legs, the detailed arms. Like, the detailed chest, too. Like, he's got, like, a six-pack? Damn. He looks really cool. I like his face, too. It's really cute and, like, excitable. He looks like a puppy. It's like a puppy, but if a puppy was an angel and also human, that'd be him. He's super cute. I love him. I hear Mephisto is ripped. I hear he has a six-pack. Yo, if he's a devil, then I'm falling into hell to see that six-pack, bro. Amen. And then we got some art by Hagugarico. And the first piece of art is some art that they did of himself as like an OC. So look at this. Look at those pepperoni. Look at those pepperoni stockings. Yummy, delicious. Yeah, art of you. I love this art too. I love like the two-toned hair of like green and pink. And the eyeball necklace and everything. Also, my OBS is acting up. Stop acting up, OBS. Yeah, the hair looks super nice. Hago does like a really good job with hair. As I like the little pepperoni ribbon and everything. And again, I really like designs that like have like band-aids or stuff like on their face, like stickers. Looks so cute. Oh, you're gonna drive home from work? Drive safely, blinded! Yeah, the eyeball necklace. I love eyeball necklaces or like ribbons with eyeballs on them. They're so cool. And then like the little, what is it? The scarf, like the little fluffy scarf that looks kind of like tails too. It looks so cute. I love the design. I love how colorful it is too. It's really nice and playful, but also like with a hint of like gore to it. It's like a real banger design. I love it. Thank you, no problem. Looks super cool. Eyeballs are my aesthetic, not gonna lie. I really like eyeballs too. Eyeballs look so cool. And then, we got some more art by Hagu, and these are some Milligram character sketches that they did earlier. So this is some art that they did of Mu, my baby girl. She looks so good in Hagu's art style. I love the clothes too, like it looks like a one-piece dress or like a really long sweater. Looks so cute. Oh, hello, Shirayuki. You're sick off work? Oh, you're sick right now, Shirayuki? I hope you get better. I have a big bias to long, flowy parts and designs and also shorts with tights under, so this is super good. Yeah, Hagu is just a god at designing, honestly. Yeah, this Mu looks super cute. I love Mu. Mu is like my girl. I kinda kin her. Kind of. I will admit to that. I love her. And I really like how you drew her. I love like the flow of like the clothes and everything and her pose and everything. And her eyes look really nice too. Kind of. And then we got some more art by Hagu of Milligram characters. Are you sure it's only kind of? Okay, maybe more than kind of. Maybe I do. So this is some art of Yuno. And speaking of, when we were like watching Milligram, me and Yume last night, I was telling Yume how like Mu is the character I relate to the most, and Yuno is the character that Yume relates the most to, I believe. And I really like how you drew Yuno right here. She looks so cute. She's like ready to go out. She got her balloon with her. I love like the clothes too. They're like date clothes, but not like overly flashy. And like I love her stockings too, with like the garter and everything. Looks so cute. I love Yuno. So cute. I love the shoes too. She's so cute. Look at her face. I love her. Yuno is great. If you vote Yuno guilty, you will be killed. so here's the last piece of art by Hagu. And this is of the simp man, Shido. So look at this Shido. Oh, he looking sexy as always. Come on, OBS, work with me. Let me show the full image, please. You know, get her out of that prison. She did nothing wrong, Milgram. She did nothing. She did nothing to deserve getting in there. So why can't I put this image and move it around in OBS? OBS, can you please tell me why? Anyway. The man everyone has to admit they simp for at least a bit. Yes, everyone likes him, at least a little bit. And I love how he looks, like, I love the pose of him, like, he's got kind of like a, what is it? I've been watching like a lot of body analysis videos lately, like the psychology of the body, and he's like doing like a comforting pose, like, but also like blocking himself off from other people. And I feel like that really fits with Shido's personality, so I think he did a good job on choosing the pose for him. He looks great. I'm so sick of this man, he's so pretty. Okay, okay, yeah, now I can move around. Yeah, look at those legs. I couldn't show those legs because OBS wasn't cooperating with me. Come on, OBS. Work with me here. I love the coat. I love the, like, the shading on the coat, like all the lines and stuff. It looks so good. It's got a very nice, like, what is it? Like, a line of movement to it. And again, his face is so pretty, and I love the pose. It's very thoughtful. The pose really fits Shido. Thank you, Elio. I had to think about the pose for a bit. Well, you did a great job on the pose that you chose. Excellent job, Hagu. And then we got some more art by... Mason. So look at this. These are some more of his OCs, and I really like these designs. Like, these designs are super cool. Let me see if I can see what his comment was on these. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, here we go. Bum, bum, bum. The Mare Twins. They're contractors, people who make deals with angels and demons for power. They're like celebrities and rulers in the world of my book. They make pacts with mortals to grant wishes and make placebos contractor underlings. More will be made later. I'll also share some demons and angel characters. Their designs look super cool, yeah. I love like the dark colors and like the red and stuff. Like, I really like the black and yellow for Marilia Meyer. She looks so cool and I love her hair. Looks great. And then with Mason Meyer with the like flames and everything, I love like the dark like reddish brown hair and everything. The hat looks like a Mad Hatter. I love it. And the dress for Marilia is so like unique. I love it. Like, it looks like a ribbon and a shawl. That's so cool. And like the bit of like the ribbons, like they like look like ribbons of lace, but they can also look like mouths. I don't know if Mason went with that, but if so, that's like a really cool design choice right there. Marilia? More like Mary? Mia? Marilia, we both have Mary in our name. Oh my god, we could be soulmates. Let's date. We simping for Marilia tonight, boys. She's really pretty. And then, let me see. Oh, we got some art by Keishi Mocha. They finished their new VTuber models. Let's look at their VTuber model. Come on, OBS. Where they at? Where they at? Where's K's model? Hold on. Get the screen. There we go. Okay, I think their art was like ginormous, that it didn't fit on screen. So yeah, let's look at this. I love K's art. Look at K's model. I love like the little bits of like lines for like of red in the hair. Looks so cool. Big floofy, yeah, big floofer. I love the like little cat earring and stuff, and his eyes. I love those eye styles. Like, it's so cool. Big floofy. And like, look at the clothes too. Look at the detail of like the flowers and clouds and everything. It looks so awesome. This is such a good avatar. Can you share the picture of my marriage with low quality mic-chan? Oh yes, could you send it to my DMs? It got lost in the messages. If you could send me that, I would appreciate that, Hagu. Thank you. Yeah, look at Kei Shimochi's art. Kei is great at doing models. Like, this is a banger right here. This is a banger. Follow Kei Shimochi on twitter.com. Watch all their streams. Support them. And our next piece of art is by Asilla Roselet John. So this is some Identity V art that they did of Emil and I forgot her name. Ada? Is it Ada? Yeah, this is some art of them. And Emil, my boy, look at that pose. Oh my goodness. I'm Ada right here. I am bleeding at the nose with this pose. This is so good. This is so good. Oh, thank you, Hagu. Yeah, very scandalous. Very scandalous. I love his facial expression too. Yeah, the blushes. Like, I'm blushing. I'm dying. This is giving me the nosebleed that only Len Kagamine previously had the record of inflicting on me. And I love how you did the hair highlights and stuff too. The pose, the clothes, the band-aids, the hand. Look at the hand. Like, that's a perfect hand right there. It's so good. It's so good. Good job, Roselets. Oh, let me save this art by Hagu. And I think this will be the last piece of art for the night. I think. Let me just double check. Okay, yes. So our next piece of art for the night, and the last piece of art for the night, is done by Hagu Gareko. And this is art that they did after our low-quality Mike-chan emote got revealed. Of them marrying low-quality Mike-chan. So look at him! Look at him with low-quality Mike-chan. They're happy. I love the hair and everything. It's so good. Congratulations on the wedding, Hagu. I hope that you guys have a very happy life together. You deserve to have a wife as beautiful as low-quality Mike-chan. Look at them. I wish I could have witnessed it. Yeah, we gotta have a marriage ceremony, Hagu. Why didn't you invite us to your wedding? I thought we were friends. Come on. We're super happy. Alright, that is it for the art for tonight. And I will be streaming tomorrow as well. So let me just check my schedule real fast. Alright, so tomorrow we will be starting with Okami at 2 p.m. PST. And then we'll be doing Danganronpa at 5 p.m. PST. So if you guys are available around that time and you want to drop on by, I'll see you then. And if not, I hope that you guys have a good day tomorrow. And I hope that you guys stay safe. Be sure to eat, drink, take your medication, and check my gamers. Good night, everyone!